here is the rooster, and it's Bobble. We got Grumpy Bear. We got this blue one. Here is the finished bunny cake. I put it back on display in here, but unfortunately this does not fit over it because of the ears. That one ear is just too tall. So, you know, you could just pop this table out of here and display it like that, which looks really cute. This would make a great little cake for a doll display. Like if you have a doll house and you want to celebrate Easter, this would be perfect for that. We only have a few things left, and two of them are these Zuru 5 Surprise A-Lot-A Axolotls. And I opened up one of these on my channel before. We got this little guy. And he's super, super cute. He has a little teddy bear, and he's asleep with a little night hat. And they're posable. They can hold on to their items really well as long as you can pose their arms around it. So, and I mentioned when I opened that one in my previous like surprise toy video that I had another one and I couldn't find it, but I did find it. And if we don't get the same one in one of these, I'll show that one to you as well. I'm hoping we get different ones. So these are made by Zuru. And here is the barcode. These I've seen a lot of places. They have these at Dollar Tree for $5. They also have them at Fred Meyer for $5. I've seen them also, I think, at Target and Walmart. So basically anywhere that you can get the Zuru brand toys, you're going to probably be able to find these. That was satisfying. For once we have a label that actually plays nicely. Now let's see if the other one will come off as easily. Well, 1 out of 2 isn't bad, so I'll give them that. Okay, whoa, that just popped right open. Now, if you want to be surprised, there is a sticker somewhere in here that reveals who you got. So if you don't, I just saw the sticker. If you don't want to ruin the surprise, hide the sticker. I'm going to hide the sticker over here. All right, so these come with kinetic sand, and that's what's inside this package. And I'm going to go ahead and open it and put it inside the container. Wow. Look at the color of that kinetic sand. Jeez. That's actually gorgeous. I love playing with kinetic sand. I think it's a lot of fun. And what kinetic sand is it's basically sand that you can pull apart, but you can also squish it together and it becomes more of a solid. I think it's a lot of fun to play with. There was even some Rainbow High dolls that came with this, the Winter Wonderland dolls, and I had fun playing with it, but it didn't work very well for what they intended it for. But for this, they just give it to you to kind of play with. Alright, so let's open this up. This is going to be, I think, the axolotl. And oh my gosh, look at that. That is so cute. And I love these colors. Look, oh, its hand fell off, and that happened last time, but they pop right back in. And then they have little posable feet, and their heads turn from side to side. And I don't think their tails move, no. But they're super heavy, and you can even make them sit as its other hand pops off. They're on like we had a little malfunction there. His head popped off, but it goes right back on as well. So you could even mix and match these, I guess. You could take the heads and the hands off, maybe even the legs. Yeah, the legs pop off as well and pop right back on. So that's that. Now, let's find out who he is. And that usually you open up their accessories. Make sure we got everything. So he comes with a book. What book? It's blue with like translucent kind of pages, or like very iridescent. And then he comes with a pair of glasses. That's so cute. He's like a little book nerd. Or a librarian, maybe? I don't know. And he even has little slots in his fins so that you can put the glasses on. Oh my goodness, look at how cute that is. And I'm noticing that the other axolotl I have also has the little notches, so you could even put the glasses on him. And then here's his book. I don't really know if he can hold the book very well. Okay, so he can. Just like that. That is so cute. So I did see his sticker. This is his sticker. It's very cute. It's very holographic. And then you can check the checklist. There's so many of these. There's double-sided. There's so many to collect. There's even 2 rare ones, and I would love to get that Scaralotl. It's like a witch. But we got an Apolotl, and now we have a Reed-Alotl. Very, very cute. Okay, now let's open up this other one and see what we got. And then you can sit them in there like sand. As his hand falls off again. Wow. Man, these do not stay in very well. I love how cute these are, though. So I give them a free pass, even though they don't stay together very well. But you can sit him in a sandbox kind of like thing. All right, but we're going to put him next to it so we can see him. Let's find out who is in this one. I'm telling you, if I get that Scaralotl one, I'm going to be so excited. Another perfect pull. Love that. Now let's see if we can get it to do it on this. Ooh, yes. Maybe that means we got lucky. Let's see. Okay. Well, I saw the sticker again, but I'm going to hide it. They really need to hide that sticker like inside this so that you don't ruin your surprise. Okay. So let's see what sand color we got. All right, we got blue. So if you ever saw these and you wondered why they were so heavy, it's multiple things actually. The kinetic sand is actually pretty heavy because it's sand mixed with like some sort of like slime. So it can do cool stuff like that. Love that. And then the little figure itself is also very heavy. It's like solid plastic. Oh yeah, look at the colors on this guy. Wow. So cute. I love how brightly colored he is. And you can see he has little notches, so he could wear the glasses as well. And they do stand. If you get them posed just perfectly, you can kind of use their tail to help them stand up. It's very cute. And then if you pose them like they're a little top heavy, but you can actually get them to stand just on the 2 feet without the tail too, which I think is really cool. All right, let's see what his accessories are. Oh, he has glasses as well. or she, and a little suitcase. So this is like a vacation one, I guess. And here are the glasses. Those are cool. Now let's put those on. I love it. And there's the glasses. It's very cute. I don't know if it can hold the suitcase though, because it's kind of heavy. All right, so it can hold the suitcase. Very, very cute. All right, so there's that one. As I knock the other one over, they are very top heavy, so just know that. And then here is the sticker for that one. It's very cute. And then this one is going to be Fly-A-Lot. So it likes to travel, I guess, is what they're going for. Very cute. I absolutely love these little axolotls. I love axolotls as it is. So finding these little figures, I think is awesome. All right, so here is the other one that I already had that I misplaced and couldn't find it. And this one is a pink one. And you can see it has a little drool, which is cool. And it kind of looks a little grumpy. Okay. And I never opened the sand on this one, so we'll go ahead and open the sand. Now this one comes with a lollipop and a donut that has a bite out of it. Because this one, here's its sticker. It's very cute. This one is known as, I'll use this one, as Snaxolotl, which I think is absolutely adorable. So let's see what this sand actually looks like. Oh, it's the same color as the sand for the other one. Same color. And I've had this a while, since last October, and the kinetic sand is still in pretty good shape because it's in that package. I think once you open it though, I don't know if it'll dry out. I know there's a certain brand of like kinetic sand, I think like the official brand, that says that it never dries out. So you can try that. Now this one, it's really hard to get it to hold the donut, but you can get it to hold the lollipop, which is so freaking cute. So we'll just put that there. And the donut, maybe we can wear the donut on its, there we go, on its head. Like it's stuck to its head. Super, super cute. These are a great little storage thing to keep the kinetic sand in, but you could also just put that kinetic sand into a baggie. That would, like a Ziploc baggie would work really, really well. And the stickers are super, super cute. And, you know, I love collecting stickers. And I've said this many times. I haven't said it lately, but I really need to get a sticker book so that I can display all my stickers somewhere. A lot of toys these days come with stickers. All right, so we only have a couple things left. One more Easter thing, although this I think is also supposed to be sort of an Easter toy. It does have a pink bunny because you can get a pink bunny. There are quite a few to collect. Looks like there's 12 different ones. And these are called Little Live Pets, NeeDees. And this is Nibblee Chipmunk. And it even has like a floofy, real hair tail. But look how cute that is. I love chipmunks. There's also a limited edition golden duck. And it says only 5,000 available across season 1. So this is like season 1 is what they're calling it. So this is really cute. I think I picked this up at Walgreens for $10, I want to say. And here's the barcode. It does come with its own batteries, which is great. So let's go ahead and get this open and see what it's about. It's sort of like a Furby in some ways. It says it has sounds and reactions, 50 plus sounds and reactions. There is a checklist, and it also has a quick start guide. So here's a close-up of all of the pets, which is really cool. I love the chameleon so much, and the turtle is cute. And it even shows you all the touch points. And then here's the quick start guide, and it says scoring. So you can even score how you take care of it. So to turn on, we do a quick press. Let me get him out of here and we'll try that. I just love how cute this is. This is the instruction booklet, and it just kind of gives you some information about how to change the batteries. Also, this gives you this little thing that you can that helps it so you can wear your pet on your clothing. It's this little thing, and it clicks in the bottom, and I guess you like put it under your clothing, and then you click the bottom on it. I'll try that later once we get started with it. So he does have a little pull tab. I'm gonna pull that out. So he blinked his eyes. So cute. It has the speaker on the top right here. There's a button here, but you can also it has touch sensors. Where are the touch sensors? So the nose and the top of the head. Okay, that's how you feed it, like a Furby. Very, very cute. It burped. And then you can pet it. Very cute. And it has a very fluffy tail. I love the tail. Alright, so let's try putting it like on my shoulder. It said NeeDee, and that's what it's called. Okay. Let's see if I can get this to work. There we go. That is really cool. I was not expecting that little piece so you can wear it. And then you can pet it. Oh, I like that. That was cute. Feed it. Okay. I don't know what it's doing. I'm going to take it off. So, it's sort of like a game. It looks like you score by responding correctly to its needs, which honestly I'm not sure. So apparently when it says needy, needy, that means it's hungry. And then you can pet it. And it tickles it, is apparently what you're doing. Very cute. And then, is there something else? If it's cold, you can warm it up. And then if it gets tired, you do a long press in both spots and it goes to sleep. I was expecting its eyes to close when it goes to sleep. Here, let's try it again. Oh, it farted. Oh my. And then I believe to turn it off, you hold this little yellow button on its back. That is a very cute little toy. I'm a little confused as to how to like respond to it, but I think the more you played with it, the more you would figure it out. And then you could even just keep this with it like that. It doesn't. It kind of locks into place when you put it in there. So it's almost like a little stand in some ways too. So we'll just put that there. Oh, we knocked you over. I'm sorry. And then the very last thing we're going to look at today, I actually have two of them. This one was hiding. So these are the new Yummi Land dolls. These are super popular. These are made by MGA, who makes Rainbow High, Bratz, and OMG, LOL dolls. Now this is an Easter one that's a Peeps. So they have a partnership with Peeps. And this is Goldie Mallows. There's also Maddie Mallows, which is a pink bunny peep. And this one is a yellow chick peep. And these, the whole thing with these is you make lip gloss. So I'm going to be making lip gloss. Isn't that interesting? She's scented. There's color and scent for the lip gloss. And then we also have this Yummi Land Make Sweet Body Scents. And it says pour liquid and add scent. And then you have like this little creature that looks like a ice cream or a cupcake or something. And there's probably multiple ones of these to collect. So I think to start, we will open the doll. Now these also come in larger versions that have actual brushable hair. These have plastic hair, and it's like always kind of like a translucent color, which is really cool. So let's get this open. I don't know how involved this is to make lip gloss. I'm guessing it's going to be Peep flavor, Peep scented, like marshmallow probably. I don't know, I can't smell anything yet. So that opens up really easily, just right from the bottom. I kind of like the packaging. It's all plastic though, except for this back piece is cardboard. So it's not the best for the environment, but then toys, they generate a lot of trash, unfortunately. So I try to recycle what I can when I can. Like bags and plastic and cardboard. All right, so I figured we'll take that out so we can look at this instruction booklet. And it looks like there's also like a little like bag clip kind of thing. I don't know what that goes on. Maybe, I guess it goes on the doll. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah, this is my first time ever looking at any Yummi Land product. I know they've been super, super popular, but I don't know. I felt like maybe they weren't really for me, but here's what they look like. I will admit she is very cute. They have rubber clothing, a lot like the OMG LOL dolls. So it looks like the rubber skirt. They're posable. Wow, okay. Yep, the arms are posable. And the clothing looks like it acts exactly like the little LOL dolls. And they do have look at the little foot. It's cute. I wonder if LOL claws fit on these. So that would be really cool. So their legs, looks like they move up and down. And then their head turns. Their head is actually, I think it's on like a ball joint. Maybe not. Maybe it's just on a normal joint, side to side. But yeah, these clothes look like exactly like an LOL doll. They kind of like, they're rubber, so you can just pull them off like this. See? It's very cute. And she is very heavy. Like her hair feels very heavy and it's very glossy and full of glitter. Okay, let's see if we can get her to stand. Alright, so she doesn't really want to stand very well. She's too top heavy. Alright, so no standing. Okay, let's get this other stuff out of here. Here is the Peeps lip gloss. And it looks like it already has some sort of liquid in here already. It does say Yummi Land Peeps. This is glass, I think. Feels like glass or really hard plastic, maybe. Yeah, it might be plastic. It's just really hard. I'm not sure. And then this was the color and the perfume or scent. So there's those. They come in a little foil plastic container. And then there's also this little pink scoop and stir stick, I'm guessing is what that's for. And then, like I said, there's this, which I believe pops into their head so that you can, like, put them on your bag. There we go. It's very cute. The instructions tell you to keep this to display your doll in along with its lip gloss. And it says that helps protect the scent, which, oh my gosh, she smells like toasted marshmallows. That's kind of cool. Oh wow, yeah. Totally smells like marshmallows. Okay, so I guess this works as a doll stand. You can put her feet in this. And I'm guessing we need to undo the tape a bit. So that's like a doll stand, and then you can put this on top. So that's kind of neat. And then let's make some lip gloss. So we twist off the top of this. Okay. Whoa. So it doesn't really have much of a smell. It kind of just smells like, I don't know, like cosmetics, basically. Like a just a normal cosmetic smell. I do need something to lay this on, though. That we will use the top of this because I don't want that to touch anything. All right, so one MGA product is helpful for another. Okay, so 2, break the soda blister open at the perforated line. So this is supposed to look like a bottle of soda, and it looks like it has a peep on it, and it does look like it breaks. Yep, it breaks open like that. Okay. And then it says, add the whole soda blister of scented liquid into the lip gloss tube. Oh, and yeah, that smells a lot like the doll. It smells like marshmallows. All right. And luckily you can kind of squeeze this in to get it to come out. Now, I have made essential oil blends before. I love making them. I actually started doing that during the pandemic as something to keep my mind off of everything that was going on because I wasn't able to work at the time because I work for a merchandiser company. And so we were not laid off, but we were on leave until it was safe to come back. And so I had to just entertain myself. So I really got into watching YouTube and I started making my own essential oil blends, which I enjoyed very much, and I need to get back into that. All right, so now we break the boba blaster open, boba blister. So this is supposed to look like a boba tea, like a bubble tea. And this one also should open. And that doesn't I think I just have the marshmallow scent on my hand. But everything smells like marshmallow. And then you pour this in. And that gives us the signature Peep yellow color. Does anyone out there like Peeps? Or do you not like them? Let me know in the comments. I don't mind them, but they are very sweet. So I actually tried the sugar-free ones, and they're just as good, I think. So those are the ones I get for myself for Easter. And do you have a specific flavor of Peep that you enjoy? Because they do come in tons of flavors. I just saw there's a Dr. Pepper flavor. There's a cotton candy flavor. Crazy. All right, so now that you put that in, it says mix the lip gloss with the provided stirring spoon until everything is combined. So this goes down in here. And we just combine it. Okay. I think we got that mixed up pretty well. So I'm going to just take that out and spill it everywhere. Oh no. Oh well. That's what the paper towel is for. That's why they told us to get it. Okay. I'm going to need another one though. Well, luckily we didn't spill too much. It still looks pretty full. So I'm not, and you know, I'm probably barely going to use this. This is more of just trying out how it works. But who knows? I do wear chapstick sometimes. So. All right, now we put the lid back on. And voila, we have Peeps lip gloss. Okay. I wonder if they make a Peep chapstick. They probably do. And then it says shake the mixture around to combine everything together. And then the last thing you do is apply the lip gloss over clean lips. And then remove with water and a damp, clean towel. Not included. So they tell you to remove it. That's weird. I guess lip gloss is more like a lipstick in some ways, but... Tastes like marshmallows. Alright, so there we have it. I guess I don't need this anymore. So I could probably toss that. And then it also tells you in the instructions that you can display the lip gloss with the doll. And you can also, like I think it goes right here, like this. So that's what they want you to display it. But there's this huge empty space over here, which I feel like they probably should have centered her in this. I think that would have looked better. I mean, it shows them centered in the artwork, kind of, but not in the box. Interesting. And then I noticed it also said that you can connect this clip, which apparently opens, and then you can insert the clip like that, and then you can hang that like on your bag, so that like your backpack or whatever. So that's kind of neat. I actually kind of like the way they have so many interactions with these. These are really cool. I wasn't expecting to like these, but because they seem like very kid oriented, but that was actually a lot of fun. It kind of reminded me of back when I would make my own scented oils, essential oils. That's pretty cool. So there you have that. Now let's try making this body scent. So we're gonna smell really good. Barcode is right here. This I picked up at Walgreens. And I think it was like around $10. This I picked up at Target in their Easter section. They had both of them on display in the toy area. Okay. So it looks like that's all we have here. Alright, so we have this. Oh, is this going to be grape? Oh, I hope this is going to be grape. So we have this cute little thing. It has the clip on it, just like the other one had. And it has like a little like straw. Looks like a drink with hopefully grape. I love grape scented things. And that pops off, and this is the little roller that you use for the perfume to work. Let's see what this says. So we already got ahead of the game. So it says to remove the cap and to remove the top, the little roller thing. Now this is empty. This does not have anything in it. And then it gives you these two little packets. This says base liquid and this says scent color. And this has sort of a pink hue to it. It's kind of hard to see. This one is like more clear. All right. And then it says to massage components together before starting, and then tear the soda bottle pouch open at the notch. So I guess this is the soda and this is a boba. So this is supposed to be like I think a little boba figurine. All right, so we're massaging, warming them up a bit. Okay, and then let's see, tear the soda. So I guess like that. Okay. And then add in the base liquid. And it says leave space in the container to add in the scent color liquid. So I don't know if it wants me to put all of this in there. Also, it has glitter in it. I'm going to actually cut this a bit, because I feel like it's not quite open. I don't know how I'm supposed to pour it in there without making a mess. Okay. Okay, I think I got most of it out. We're going to let it sit there for a second. Okay, and then we do the same thing with this boba. I forgot to get a paper towel for this, but okay. Oh, it's coming out already. Ah. Okay. And I noticed this one did not come with a stir stick, so I'm guessing they're just going to have me shake it. I have no idea what that's supposed to smell like. I feel like all I can smell is marshmallow smell. Maybe it's marshmallow again. That would be kind of interesting. Also, my lips feel nice and moisturized, which that's a good thing, I guess. Okay, so I clean that up. All right, now we put the roller back on. And it says place the cap back on. It has an indent in the back of it. And it says make sure to line it up. I didn't see that it said that. There we go. Now the cap went on. And you can see there is glitter in here. And then you can see the scent and the color. So let's see. Now it says shake to combine. It's very liquidy. All right, so there we have it combined. Look at that. That is really pretty, actually. It's very cute. Oh, you know what? I could totally display this in here with her because there's that room. Okay, I like that. So we take that off, and then you can roll it on your wrists. It really does smell like marshmallow. I don't know what other scent that's supposed to be. I don't know if the marshmallow is so overpowering that I can't smell what this is supposed to smell like. But it's purple, so I thought it was going to be grape or something. I noticed there's no checklist with this to tell you like what other ones you can get. So I don't know. If you have some of these, let me know which flavor or scent you got. I would love to know. And definitely that does fit in there. Look at that. Now she has like a little friend. That's really cute, actually. So that's probably how I'll display that in my collection. I love it. There you have it. We looked at quite a few toys that would make really great additions to anybody's Easter basket this year. I'm sure there's something here for everybody. Care Bears, Furby, Squishmallows. So many people love Squishmallows. And then, of course, Yummi Land and the Axolotls, Littlest Pet Shop, the Rainbow Bright, and this Chipmunk is just absolutely adorable. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at everything. Let me know down in the comments what your favorite toy was today. Also, let me know if there's other surprise toys out there that you haven't seen on my channel and that you would like me to take a look at. I'll look into it. Also, like the video if you liked it, and definitely subscribe if you're not subscribed, and hit that bell so you'll get notified every time I put up a video. I do these surprise videos like every once in a while, usually once a month or once every other month. I'll build up a bunch of toys and then we look at them all together, and I love doing that. It's one of my favorite videos to do for you guys. I have more videos on the way, so if you're into Magic Mixies, I do have a couple Magic Mixies videos on the way, and Rainbow High and Monster High. Those are like kind of like my main things right now. So, well, thank you guys so much for watching. Take care out there. Happy Easter, everybody. Love you guys. Bye.